Make every day count. How do we maximize our team and our time? How do we determine what's the highest and best use of our time? What's the most dollar productive use of our time? And how many of us in this world take that into consideration in choosing what we do with our lives? I love telling stories, and this story will give you a significant message of what I'm communicating. Many, many years ago, when I was 21 years of age, I was driving a 1957 DeSoto car, a car that looked like a spaceship. It was just beautiful. And I was working for Newton Bass, the developer of Apple Valley, and I would make trips to Apple Valley 3 to 4 times a week, looking for customers to buy this high desert property for future development. And I learned of a referral in my prospecting. His name was Bruce Porter, a really fine gentleman who owned a flying A station in the city of Cudahy. So I decided to go over and fill my car with gasoline at his station and have a chance to speak with him to make an appointment to have him go to Apple Valley. I accomplished that objective being in his office for a few minutes, and as I came out of his office, I noticed there was someone sitting in my car on the passenger seat. So I walked over there, banged on the window, and the lady who was inside the car rolled down the window. She was huge. My guess is maybe a 300-pounder, sitting there, this is hard to believe, but the truth, with a Chihuahua dog eating fried chicken. And I mean, she smiled at me, and all 3 of her teeth showed. She was an ugly woman. I'm sorry to say this, but it's the truth. So I says, "Ma'am, you're sitting in the wrong car." And she looked at me, smiled again, and said, "No, Sonny, you're going to give me a ride." Now, at the age of 21, I didn't feel like I was a Sonny, but I said to her, I said, "Well, what direction are you going in, ma'am?" She says, "I'm going north to Bell Gardens." I had planned on going south to Long Beach, but how do I get rid of this 300-pound woman with a dog and fried chicken? I was intimidated, to be candid with you, so I didn't go to Long Beach. I went north to Bell Gardens, and she interrogated me. Now, I'm the salesman. In those days, I wore a cowboy outfit, working for Newton Bass in Apple Valley, and she says, "You have a strange accent. What are you doing with a cowboy outfit on?" And one question led to another, led to another, led to another. She was really an interviewing individual. We reached the destination 20 minutes later, which candidly was a rundown motel in the city of Bell Gardens. And she looked at me, she says, "Oh, I'm moving today." And under my breath, I said to myself, "I bet you're being evicted," but I didn't want to announce that in person because I didn't want to be intimidated even more by her. But lo and behold, for the next 3 or 4 hours, I helped her move. I was Bruce Mulhearn, the mover. And from that event, she says, "Bruce, give me some of your cards. You were so kind to me today. I'm going to send customers your way." And I'm saying to myself, sure, that's never going to happen. But lo and behold, I was totally incorrect. Jackie Trevisano was her name, and she sent me an ever-ending source of prospects to meet with me. I surmised that anyone that Jackie meant, she was such an overwhelming figure that they'd go in any direction that she sent them. And candidly, I gave her bird dog feeds. Every year at her birthday, we offered her lilacs. Lilacs were her favorite flower, not roses. Now, what's my message? What's my point? Here was a woman, a tremendous diamond in the rough, who had no fear of rejection. I mean, I experienced that quite graphically. But my point really is, if I had been older, more skilled in the business to the point that I had learned to negotiate, I could have made a trained person out of Jackie Trevisano. I could have multiplied her assets and taught her how to sell. But I was young, perhaps I was dumb, I didn't see the opportunity. My other point is this: Jackie Trevisano didn't see that opportunity either. Here she was, a lady perhaps in her mid-50s, who had gone through life moving from motel to motel, obviously living to some degree on welfare, who had not maximized this talent, this hidden talent that she had. How sad was that to me? And then my question is, how many people go through life not maximizing who they are? Jackie was a fine example of being scattered to the winds rather than being a laser beam focused on one specific way to improve who she was. Thank you.